Yo, what is going on YouTube, and welcome back to another world record guide. And this weekend, fitting to the current GP that F1 is gonna host, the Jeddah Saudi Arabian GP, and we have the world record as you can see right here. Okay, we are in P13, but guys, I'm promising you, all of these guys above are cheaters, glitchers, or hackers. So I barely beat Bari by 1,000th of a second. And on the hot lap, you will see I lost more or less a 10th to Bari in the final sector. Nearly the biggest choke in my life, and fitting because I'm a Red Bull driver in the final sector. Yeah. Okay, let's quickly get into the setup. So the setup is 9.5 wings, 153 off diff, right, left, 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 right, left, left, 0, 2, 3, 1, 6, 1, 1, 2, 7, 150, and max tire pressures. For the race, if you're going to use this as a race setup, I would adjust the front pressures just so you can have exactly the same tire wear. So you have to do that by testing. I don't know it right now. So the front and rear tire wear is more or less the same. Aside from that, I think this is a pretty raceable setup. Maybe 1.7, maybe 2.7, just try around. If it's a bit too loose, either increase the rear wing, but you want a lot of straight line speed, so this is quite decent. If you're losing the car usually under braking, increase this by 1 or 2 clicks. Then if you're struggling under traction, maybe reduce the suspension by 1 or 2 clicks. And that should already help you out and be a pretty solid setup also for a race situation. So let's quickly get into the slow setup guide, and then I will show you the world record lap with which I did get and secure the world record on the track. So first of all, if you get to start your lap, go as far as you can to the left, not too far because you will get an off track here. And then straighten up the steering wheel as much as you can. You can also slide a bit and correct a slight bit, not too much. Activate the DRS, and now full power down the straight, and you will see our delta will be more or less matching or green. Now we are braking just after the 100 meter board, down to 4th gear. You cut a lot here on the left and on the right, and on the exit here you can run over here. The reason for that, so first of all, you're probably like, Marcel, how is this not a cut? So first of all, we're braking just when the curb starts, and we're cutting here. You know, you're like, what the hell is this? But yeah, these are the track limits for this corner. But as you can see, this is a traditional curb. We don't have the white line on the inside of the curb, just on the outside. And that's why we can only go as far as this, because we have to stay in touch with the white line. With the rear tire, you can see that. And now we are switching to the front tire. It's literally just frame perfect, so we don't get an off track. And with that, we're also doing the same thing over here. Also not an off track because we're still, the frame is still there, even though it looks like it. But over here, you're like, okay, Marcel, why are you so far off the track? You can see these curves, they are painted on. You can't even feel any force feedback there. The matter with these curves, and you will see that throughout the whole middle sector, or first sector, or in some areas, that it looks like we're going off track. But there are 2 white lines. You can see this. These curves have 2 white lines. One on the inside of the track, one on the outside. And the one that is the closest to you, you just have to stay in touch. You can see the white line is only the one that matters here, going around the track. So the one that is on the inside of the track is not the white line. The white line is on the outside. So we are always staying here within track limits. There's no way of extending. It looks bad, but this is the way how you drive here. So for the next corner, similar thing. We're braking at the 50 meter board down to 5th and short shift into 6th, or you keep it in 6th. I prefer 6th. So what you're doing here, you're getting as close as you can to the inside here, and you're like, okay, this must be an off track, right? Marcel, you're fully off the track, you're on the curb. And this is exactly what I mean. You can see the white line, which I was talking about, is the one from the track. The curbs are just painted on, but the white line, that's why it looks like you're always off the track on the circuit. The white line is the one on the left here, on the inside. And for the next corner, the same thing. You will also think we are off the track here. But actually, this here is not off the track. Like, it would make more sense if we would be like this, right? But no, you can actually do that. Same thing here, another one of these weird curves. Another one, and this one is a normal one again. You can see there's no white line on the inside. So if I would go a millimeter more to the right, I would be off the track. Also, and you can feel that curb. On the ones that you can feel, there's usually only one white line. Here again, can't feel this one. This one you can feel, and there is only one white line. Activate the DRS, and throughout this section you're kind of just like lifting with the throttle a tiny bit. You're never braking. And here at the 50 meter board you brake, and you're trying to get down just about here, because if you go down too early and you accelerate too early, you will get understeer and hit the wall. So you need to kind of get a late apex but also an early apex to open up the corner angle on the exit. So 5th gear here, you can also short shift down to 4th and then 5th. Then here, get close to the wall here at the 50, like literally like this. And then with that you open up. 5th and 6th gear are both working here. A traditional curb. Use auto track and avoid the wall on the right. It can cost you around half a tenth. Like seriously, half a tenth, that's a lot of lap time. You don't want to lose that much, right? Now flat out through here, all easy. This is the point where I'm losing a lot of lap time compared to Bari. Like in big time was really bad. 7th gear can work. I think 6th gear might be more consistent. I tried to take it in 7th and I did regret it big time. You're going for the 50 meter board and then you send it flat out early on the power through here and another one of these curbs. So this is the track limit, alright? This here is the track limit. Not over here. No, it's literally the inside curb again. And then you're going flat out already again, because this here is not really challenging for these cars. DRS activated, and now the final corner, the Max Verstappen corner. We all remember qualifying, you're braking just before the 50 meter board. Get close to the inside. Accelerate out of it. Activate the DRS, and this is how you approach a lap in Jeddah. Simple, but tricky. Like honestly, mastering this track with all the cuts and the track limits being so weird, it's really challenging, but I know you can do it, and with these tricks you will definitely do. So let's jump right into the world record lap, and yeah, I will see you afterwards again. Geht's einigermaßen okay. Hat zumindest selber getweetet mit einem Selfie. Klar, das wird noch dauern. AI, oh, ey Leute, 50-50, wollt ihr mich verarschen? Super. 3 Minuten Poll und dann 50-50. Super, genial. Ihr seid mir so Helden, ey. Ah. Wir haben so viel Zeit dadurch verloren. There it is! World record! Even though we fucked it up! Woohoo! 0.5. Oh! Let's go, baby. So in case you're wondering, these were also the sector splits. You can see the last sector Bari is literally 1/10 faster. So I can hit the mid to low 0.5, I think. And that's kind of where the limit is with the setup. Maybe a super, like on a banger lap, a high 0.4, but that is nearly inhuman. In case you enjoyed the video, please leave me a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave me in the comments what you think. Who's gonna be on pole? Who's gonna win this Saturday for the Jeddah GP, for the Saudi Arabian GP? And I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Peace.